It's the Nets against the Kings in their first meeting of the season. And Brooklyn Nets basketball on Yes is presented by Verizon Fios. Bojan Bogdanovic, Trevor Booker, and Brook Lopez. Kings had been going small of late in their starting lineup, but Kosta Koufis back in there instead of Matt Barnes. And he, I guess, wins the tip, although everybody got a crack at it.
Got a piece of that one.
Here's Lopez. Always gets touches in the first quarter. Nice look there. Booker puts it home.
Of these two teams, because both of them have not done very well at the defensive end of the floor.
And on cue, a nice little fenders and had it knocked away. Here comes Gay. Over to Aflalo in the mid-range for two.
Turnovers.
Koufis with the floater. Gets it to roll down. Whitehead all the way in, will bank it home. Nice take. Marcus Cousins, 6th in the league in scoring. Nice drop off from Lopez, and Kilpatrick interlocked as Bogdanovic misses fires. Kilpatrick will take it and connect on the fortunate carom.
How about that? Bojan Bogdanovic takes
your team and let it sink in.
Well, the win is like a reinforcement that the things we've been working on, the things we preach, just lay it that time.
Sending Bogdanovic through, wants the one-on-one with Koufis. Here comes Collison on the dig, but Lopez. A 17-9 beginning for Brooklyn, a 15-3 run. Cousins will end it there. Banked it off, and that was a poorly spaced and executed fast break.
Just the opposite of the one prior to that. And Sacramento has given him the minutes because he's supposed to develop them, but he wound up realizing he was receiver 3 by Bogey, get knocked down. Then they want to start.
Cousins got it to go. Silky touch ever since that moment. And he has admitted that he is probably going to be moving on, so you can see why they'd want to deal him as Foy. Lob inside. The catch and finish so athletically done by DeMarcus Cousins.
Tomorrow was San Antonio tomorrow. Doesn't happen that way, but you're free to express your opinion.
And he did as Cousins. Cousins hooks it up and in, plus he got smacked.
Throws. You say offensively, he's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say so. Foy tees it up. Truth on a 3. Lawson speeding in, finds Caspi in the corner with an answer. Let's execute the 2-for-1 as well. Ferrell will try to. He does! Getting away. No long board goes to Barnes. He'll have a shot at it. And hit. Points in each of those 6 games. The longest such stretch since the 90-91 season for Brooklyn as Scola. And now Koufis mismatched on Bogdanovic. Here comes Lawson. Pivoting through and banks it in. Nice work. Barnes very patient. Temple came free, and Koufis puts it down. And leaking out all the way in is Temple for the easy 2 to. Foy got his hands on it and ends up a broken play. Sacramento, meanwhile, has made 12 of their last 15 shots, making 13 of 6. 5-on-4. Kilpatrick. Does he get the roll? He does, plus the foul. Straight game with a strained hamstring. Whitehead tried to get it out of his hands. It delayed everything just a bit. Kilpatrick still hits them. Pushing. Kilpatrick hooks it back. Lopez looks it off and cans the 3. Its lead is 6. Trailed by 5 in the quarter before the 11-0 run, which ends there. And the seas parted. Nobody followed for Brooklyn. Multiple chances for Sacramento, and Gay finally stuffs it.
To the basket, a couple saddle dribbles into the middle of the lane that just elevate, jump over with that lefty jump up.
Collison to speed. Collison, after Whitehead fell down, splashes in a 3. Booker, tough gather, was able to. Now finds Lopez. You bet! It's over to the right side of the floor. Here's Kilpatrick. Finds Harris cutting and finishing. With Harris hanging. Shot clock winding. Cousins got it away. And look at the length of Rudy Gay to keep it alive and find McLemore. Short, Whitehead off to the races as Koufos and Cousins stepped on Lopez. Cousins will fire and hit. Kings with a 1-point lead. Gay connects. Career, he's under 35, but he's gotten off to a good offensive start. Collison in the corner. He got it. Have the board. Now Kilpatrick wincing as he comes into the front court. Whitehead hits a much-needed three for Brooklyn. With 10 threes, franchise record extended. Gay with an answer, elevating over Bogdanovic. Booker facing up, got Cousins to shift and finishes. Hamilton and Harris on for Brooklyn. Kilpatrick goes to the bench as well. Nice touch from DeMarcus Cousins.
And then get the ball back, which could be a 5 or 6 point play in some cases.
Cousins just rumbles in for 2. Hamilton, Barnes got there quickly. Harris in the corner, he connects.
Hamilton doesn't get as many open looks as he was getting in the beginning of the year. They are out on him right away. He has to really work. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Farrell driving into bodies, finds Hamilton, who somehow squeezes it home.
Or less in a quarter. Every so often, maybe a team or two that gets that done, but overall teams are scoring more points.
This Lawson ad struggle, 28th in the league in defensive efficiency, and the turnovers are not making it any easier on them. Lawson flips it into 2.
And sometimes it makes a whole lot of sense to limit what the guy's doing because he tries to do too much as Hamilton gets.
A player on an inbound, no matter when it is in the game, if the happens before the release, it's one shot and a foul, and you would think this is a play that could end up being a flagrant foul after Kilpatrick took a hard foul.
I would say this is a flagrant and possibly a flagrant 2 where he's ejected from the game. I'm talking about Matt Barnes. Does he go after the ball or the guy? He just...
Gay trying to work Booker. Gay elevates and connects. And
he didn't buy it, that's all.
A bucket here would go a long way. Kilpatrick combines it. Lopez tees it up. He got it.
He was ready to pull the trigger, but then thought about it.
Booker to the reverse. Rudy Gay around the screen, pulls up and hits. Much needed bucket. Kilpatrick lost it. Again, trying to dribble through a crowd. Collison on the other end, plus the foul. Closed in on by Temple very quickly. Foy tried to spin free and lost it. Collison Euro stepping in for 2, and there's been a lot of that in this half. Turnovers. Cousins, he got it. 16-0 Kings response to the 16-2 Brooklyn run. Cousins, whoa, powered his way in. Harris connects on a 3.
But they would have been closer, competitive games with a chance to win them down the stretch because he controls the basketball so much. McLemore looked at Yeager saying, should I hold it and get the turnover or shoot it? And Yeager didn't answer him, and then with like a half a second left, he said, shoot. But it was obviously too late.
And too late here for Brooklyn as the Nets fall